Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video that's going to be this week's new makeup releases where I am going to chat about the new makeup that's been released, announced and sneak peeked throughout the week, and I'm going to let you know whether or not I am interested in picking it up, if I'm anti-hauling it, and then you let me know down in the comments what you think about this. This is a series that I do every Friday on my channel, so please don't forget to let me know what you think about these releases down in the comments, and also thank you so much for tagging me in these new releases on Instagram. It really does help out because sometimes I am missing some of the really good ones. And if you have not been here before, hello, my name is Angelica. I'm such a lover of beauty and makeup, especially colorful things like this look right here. I love finding new favorites, I love finding old favorites, I love reviewing things for you, letting you know which things are worth picking up and which things are just better left on the shelf. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I do upload 5 videos a week and I have so many fun things planned for the future, so don't miss out. I did film this look just before sitting down. This is this month's member exclusive tutorial. Don't forget that you can be a member on my channel. I don't plug the membership that often. Maybe I should be talking about it more. I'm not the person to be like plugging stuff, but I do have a membership here on my channel. It's down below next to the subscribe button. There's a button that you can join my membership. It's $1.99 every month and you will be able to access all my member exclusive tutorials. I do have a full list of them. I usually post them in my community tab, and this tutorial is coming up on Sunday. You wanted to see something fall inspired, I usually let you decide what I'm gonna do. You will also get access to the member exclusive emojis. I have emojis. Would you like to see more emojis? If you are a member, and you watch this video, it's coming up on Sunday, let me know what kind of emojis would you like to see in the future. I am not gonna be able to hire the same person that did the last emojis because she's no longer offering those kind of services, but yeah, I will try and find someone who can help me with emojis, but let me know what you would like to see. Next to your name, you'll also be able to get a happy clown showing that you are part of the happy clown squad. So if you ever see anyone down in the comments having a little clown next to their name, it means that they're a part of my membership, and thank you so much for your extra support of the channel. It really does help out. Now, was there any other announcements? I don't think so. I will be linking in a pinned comment the things that I have on my face so that you will know which things I use in case you're not interested in watching the tutorial, but maybe I should just scoochie. Is this? How is this? Also, don't forget to check the description box for the info about all these releases, including links to where you can find them. I'll also link my merch shop, my vlog channel, and my other socials. Let's dig in. I just put up a reel. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm dubbing myself the reel queen. Okay, I'm taking it too far, but honestly, I have been enjoying reels so much. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. One of my reels got 600,000 views. That is sickening because I don't like that. That's a lot of people. That's crazy. That's crazy. None of my YouTube videos are even close to that, so it's really weird. Let me put it like that. It's really weird. I do have the new Naked Cyber Palette, the one from Urban Decay. I do have that one. Let me get it. Me buying this palette was all very random. This had early access in Europe. So I bought this at Zalando. I don't know where I'm filming this, if it is available in other countries as well, but this is available in Sweden. You can tell. I was curious. I had seen some good swatches, I had seen some bad swatches, and I was like, so what is this palette all about? The packaging is A+. I did a little reel where I was showing how this palette looked. I will put that on the side, and like I said, don't forget to, now I'm just screwing myself over, don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I do put up quite a lot of reels lately. I have been enjoying the format, and I do have a video up of this one with some thoughts, a look, and some swatches. So if you were curious about this one, don't forget to check out the video. I will link it down below, and if I can find it available anywhere but Zalando, I don't know if they ship worldwide. Either way, I bought it myself. I have a video. I will link all the info down below. Don't forget to check the description box. Here is something that I did buy. I even linked this in my stories because I was so excited. I literally did a little happy dance in my share when I saw the new Sapphire palette by Beach Cosmetics. This is so nice. No browns. No browns. I feel like Beach Cosmetics are listening to us. Not every palette needs to have a brown. This is the Sapphire palette. This is a purple palette with a pop of green. Genius. Thank you. It's still a pressed glitter. I'm guessing they're doing pressed glitters with every palette. I will be honest, every time I mention that I don't like pressed glitters, there are people telling me that they do love pressed glitters. So I think the pressed glitters are for those people, but boy, this looks beautiful. And that almost black shade, it looks like it's so dark of a green that it's almost black, and I do think that that one would be able to deepen up the purple as well. I am so intrigued by this palette. I did buy it. I will link it down below where it's available. Boy, I have high hopes for this one. If this is good quality, this is gonna be the best one. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I am so intrigued. Here's the thing though. I'm going on a vacation next week. There will be a new makeup releases next week as well. I will pre-film it just a little bit early, but I am going on vacation next week. So if this one doesn't show up before, I won't be able to do anything with it until I come back from vacation. But if you are interested in this one, I would say check out the link down below, because honestly, I have high hopes. Listen, I've had pretty high hopes about all of these, but this one just looks like it's for me. It looks like it's for me, and I'm so intrigued. Here's something that you also will be seeing on my channel. This is the new eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona. This had been leaked, and I don't talk about leaked products on my channel. If the brand owner or the brand themselves hasn't talked about the products, I won't. I don't want to be part of like spreading leaks before the brand themselves have just gotten all their ducks in a row. So I didn't talk about this before it was leaked, but this palette is launching, I think today as you're seeing this. I will leave it down below. I think it's launching as a pre-sale on the 3rd, and it's officially launching on the 4th. I'm not totally mistaken. This is one of the Midi palettes. I think they're $65. You will definitely be seeing this on my channel. I love Natasha Denona's quality, and I love berry eyeshadow, so this is pretty much up my alley. A lot of people were disappointed that this was not like the same color scheme as the mini retro, but personally I kind of prefer this one because I love berry tones, and I do think that the retro palette, the mini one, will work with this perfectly. But yeah, you will definitely be seeing this on my channel. I will leave a link to it down below. As you're seeing this, it should be available. A lot of people really interested in this, what is it called? It's a Mood, the new palette by Colourpop. I feel like the color scheme of this one is beautiful. This beautiful picture is taken by Pink for Passions. Her Instagram page is amazing. If you're looking for wonderful like flat lace and swatch pictures, and especially if you want to see swatches on a darker skin tone, I definitely recommend her. Pink for Passions, and the 4 is the number 4. Wonderful Instagram account. I 1,000,000% recommend following her. And she took this picture of the palette. I think it looks beautiful. There are a couple of things that's holding me back. First of all, I don't need this. I've already decided that I'm gonna review the Natasha Denona one. Second of all, what I'm mostly interested in is those last 3 green shades. Plus this one has pressed glitters, and it's also very big. That like 12 pan at the bottom, that I would have bought that. Like a peach, purple, teal, moss green, I would have bought that. It's just a little bit too big, too many peaches and a couple of beiges that I'm not interested in. Had this come out at a time in the makeup releases where less things were being released, I probably would have picked it up, I'm gonna be honest. There's still a lot of things happening now, and I ninja bought this one because I was so curious, and we'll know how that turned out. But yeah, I think it's really beautiful. If this one came and knocked on my door, I wouldn't not welcome it in, but I don't want to buy it, but I don't hate it. If you love big palettes, and if you think the problem with big palettes sometimes is that there's not enough variety, I do think that those 4 peach shades look very similar, but overall I think it is a nice variety for being such a big palette. It's just not for me. I was tagged so many times in this new Sugarpill palette. This is another one of the Funsize palette. They had another one of these before, and I am a little bit confused as to why both of them are mini rainbow palettes. I don't think they're dupes. I don't think that they're like the same shades, but I'm gonna put up a comparison here. I don't think they're different enough. Does that mean I don't think they're different enough to warrant having too many rainbow palettes? I feel like having a rainbow palette is wonderful. I honestly think that most brands could benefit from having a rainbow palette, or at least something that's a little bit rainbow leaning. But it's when you start to have too many similar rainbow palettes, it's like, where's the creativity? I mean, the rainbow, as I said, the rainbow has already been curated for you. Like, Mother Nature did that for you. So I wish instead that this would have been a little bit more curated, because I really like that the tones seem to be a little bit muted, or like a berry and a warmer pink and like that mossy, like swampy green and the darker green. Like, I like those. I just feel like it's just an extension of the palette they had before. I don't think I will be picking this one up. It is again gaming inspired, which is something that I love. Power Up, Grind, Button Mash, Loading, Elixir, Final Boss, Player 2, Double Jump, Critical Hit. At least some of these things are very much prominent in the games that I'm playing. I don't want another palette to review right now. I hope you're not hearing that. I don't want another palette to be reviewing right now, and I don't know if a rainbow palette from Sugarpill is really what I'm looking for. I have tried the Sugarpill single shadows, and I don't think they're bad. I just think that the reason why they were considered the best colorful shadows at that time is that they were one of the few colorful shadows at the time, and they were way better than MAC. I just think that other companies, from what I've tried from them, maybe this is totally different, has like surpassed their quality. Okay, the background noise ended. I don't know if you could hear it, but I could definitely hear it. There are two new shades coming in the Fenty Beauty Heat Gloss. This was the gloss that's like a plumping gloss. I haven't tried it myself, and I honestly, have I seen any reviews on this? I've seen people apply it, but I don't think I've seen any like more thorough reviews. Like, is it like hurting? Is it just tingling? Is it a burning effect, or just a like, I haven't seen a review like that. I really like these two colors, but I don't need another gloss. But I'm guessing it's a popular product since she's coming out with more shades, or maybe this was already decided when she came up with the first one. I'm not 100% sure, but if you like the idea of a plumping gloss from Fenty, but you weren't that into a red gloss, just know that two more nudie options are coming. Let's also mention this, because I feel like this, I don't usually talk about luxury makeup, because I'm gonna be honest, most of the time luxury makeup isn't appealing to me, because they are more about the no makeup, no, you're enhancing your features, is it really there kind of a makeup. And as you can see, that is obviously not the style I'm going for. I am going for runaway circus clown. That's the look I'm going for, and usually luxury brands are not even in this way, like even trying to be my makeup style, and I'm fine with that. I will say though that when it comes to complexion products, usually, at least with me, when I'm like a bit more mature skin, I do have some fine lines, I do have some pores, I'm 37, I feel like complexion products from more luxury brand or more high-end usually works out better for me. And these blush duos look really pretty. These are from Tom Ford, Skin Perfecting Blush with a semi-matte and highlighter hues. Is this like one glowy side and one like semi-matte side? I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure, but let me tell you, these look really, really pretty. But they're $90 each. $90? Like, that's more than the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. $90 for a blush. I don't think I could do that price. Listen, I could do that price if this was the blush. The blush I was gonna use, this was like my blush, the blush, maybe. But $90 for something where I have like a drawer full of blush, it feels stupid. This is one of those things I could never buy it online. If I saw it in store, if I was able to swatch it, and it literally swatched like a dream, and it's like, I've never seen anything like this before. While I obviously most definitely have, I could, but yeah, it is available now. Maybe you are dying to try this. I will link it down below. I'm just like, ooh, that's pretty, and I saw the price tag, I'm like, it's not that pretty. It's the same with these. These are Chantecaille limited edition lip cheek. I have seen these. I think these are like colored balms. Looks really beautiful, probably super expensive. They seem to be sheer colored balm with like a balmy look, not super glossy. I have seen these available, but I cannot pay this price for a colored balm. It literally has to like age my lips backwards for it to be worth that kind of a price. I know I saw the price and I was like, you know, when you get a hiccup when you see a price. I don't see it here though, but I remember not being super thrilled about the price tag. Let me put it like that. This is something that you tagged me in and I am very, very intrigued by this. This is from Wishful Skin in collaboration with Huda Beauty, which is crazy because they're owned by the same person. But the Silk Balm from Huda Beauty, I've heard so many good things about that. And then Wishful Skin has that like honey thing that they're doing with their skincare. That honey moisturizer, it is available in Sweden and I am gonna purchase it, but I'm waiting for this one to come in because this is the Honey Kiss. So it's like the balm, the liquid balm with a little hint of a color. Maybe, I don't know if this one has a hint. It might have a little yellowy hint, which I'm all about, but it has that honey thing from Wishful Skin in it. So I am gonna buy this one and the honey cream. I'm just waiting for this one to come into stock in Sephora. I'm kind of hoping it will because the cream is there. It's gonna be $21 and I'm intrigued. I am very much intrigued. This is something that I want to try. I love things with honey. I love things that smell like honey. I am all about the liquid balm, especially since hearing so many good reviews about this one. So yeah, I will be trying that one out. It is available though. It's just not available in Sephora Sweden yet, but I will link it down below. I will buy that one sooner or later. This is intriguing. Adept Cosmetics has shown a sneak peek of an upcoming palette. I think she is changing her packaging up a bit because I don't remember it looking exactly like this. The picture says, I don't know if you can see it here, but the picture says 6 mattes, new formula, 3 shimmers, 3 neutral multichromes. I really want to try Adept Cosmetics. I also saw that they showed a sneak peek of like basically just announcing that they're doing their first collab this autumn, I think, and I am very much intrigued by that one. Maybe that will be the one that I try, depending on what this is. It says 3 neutral multichromes though, so I don't know if that is like really my style, but what I really like about this is that it is 50-50 mattes and shimmers, and the mattes seem to be very dark and very light, and you know I really like that. So for that reason I am intrigued, unless it is super neutral. But I'm keeping my eye on this one. I think that it might be the one. Fenty released a palette. I don't know, if you're Swedish and you're watching my channel, you're probably watching my friend Maggie as well. She did a vlog about our weekend in Stockholm. That was last weekend. Her vlog is already up on their channel. My vlog is coming on Monday, so if you wanted to see about my weekend in Stockholm with Maggie, it's coming on Monday. In her vlog in Swedish, I was basically saying I wish Fenty would come out with more eyeshadows. And then this one was announced, the Fenty Balm Posse, and Maggie was basically telling me, she's like, you jinxed it. This isn't what you had in mind, right? I'm like, no, I jinxed it, because she came out with a neutral palette. That's not what I had in mind. But I will say, I think a lot of people will be interested in this. It is a neutral palette, mix of shimmers and matte, goes from light to dark, a couple of pinky shades as well, together with some browns. I think a lot of people is really gonna love this. It is inspired by some of her most liked, is it lip gloss or lip colors? I know that at least, like some of her most iconic lip colors are represented in an eyeshadow formula here. I'm not on the top of my head, I don't remember which ones, but I do know that I read that and I was like, oh, I think Fuzzy is one of them, one of the pink ones. And also, I will show you the other picture here, where you could see a picture of one of the sides being an eyeshadow palette and the other one being a Chic trio. I don't know if you remember when she came out with her 6-pan palettes, you could snap them together so you can have one palette on each side. And I think she's basically taking that concept and doing it on her, how many shades were in this? 12 pans. So she has 6 pans where you can snap them together, and now she has a 12 pan where you can snap a face palette on the back. I also wonder if you could snap 2 of the 6 pans on the back. If you could do that, if you could truly customize, where you could have a face palette and then snap 2 of her 6-pan palettes on the back, that would be genius. I don't know if that's possible though, but basically the face palette that you're seeing here, that one isn't available yet, but the eyeshadow palette is available. I will link it down below, but I'm guessing this face palette is coming soon and you can snap that one together with this, the 12-pan palette, and hopefully with 2 of the 6-pan as well, although I don't know that, but I would wish so. I would wish so. So yeah, it is available now. I will link it down below. This is something, this is available. Where did I see it? This is available pre-order if you have the Beauty Bay app. This is the collaboration between Beauty Bay and Disney. Remember last week I was like, there's an upcoming... No, that was at the end of the video. So at the end of the video is one of the sneak peeks. Usually at the end of the video, if I have any sneak peeks about things that have been released or revealed between me filming this, because I'm filming this on Thursday, and me editing it because I edit it on Fridays, I will put it towards the end of the video as a little sneak peek. And this was a sneak peek towards the end of last video, and I said in the text that I was like, I think this is a collab with Disney, and it is a collab with Disney. I kind of like that this is a collab with Disney and not the typical characters. It is with Dumbo, Pinocchio, Alice in Wonderland, which is pretty typical, and with the Jungle Book. I like that. I like that aspect. I'm not interested in any Chic duos. I think it is a matte and a glossy side, or a matte and a satin, or a shimmery side. I don't know which one, but it's like a matte and a dewy side. Then there are eye crayon sets, and then there are 6-pan eyeshadow palettes. All of these 6-pan eyeshadow palettes are matte eyeshadows, none of the shimmers, and that makes me happy because I do like the Beauty Bay matte formula a lot more than I like the shimmery formula. The shimmery formula swatches beautifully, but it creases on me like a mofo. But the matte ones are really pretty, but I do prefer to work with the Beauty Bay formula, working with the darkest first and then blending out with the lighter, because I don't feel like they layer that amazingly on each other. That's just my personal preference. Some people think that the Beauty Bay formula is the best formula in the world. Personally, I think it's good, but it's not my favorite, but it's mainly because I don't want to be painted into a corner where I have to start with the darkest shadow. I don't want to have to do that. But I think it's a really nice formula, and you know what? When I saw this picture, I was like, nah, I'm good. But then I saw, I'm not gonna take the Dumbo one because I'm not interested in the Dumbo one even when I saw a new picture, but the Jungle Book one and the Alice in Wonderland, when I saw this picture of just the shadows, I kind of changed my mind. I feel like this color scheme is interesting, a little bit different. I love that it's a 6-pan, I love that it's all matte, and I might pick those two up to see if it's the normal normal Beauty Bay matte formula, and also because I think that color scheme is a little bit different. The dark blue with like that moody burgundy, and then a couple of poppy colors and that almond white, and then the Jungle Book one with the it's almost like they're grayed out a bit. It's almost like you took poppy colors and then you just put a gray filter over. It's a really moody and almost retro picture feeling. So yeah, I'm a little bit intrigued by those two. The Dumbo one isn't for me. Turquoise is my least favorite type of blue. Red and yellow, I mean, obviously I have red and yellow, so I think that is the least interesting one. But the other two, I might get the other two, because I honestly, I saw those and the other picture and I was like, huh. So yeah, those I enjoy. I don't know if they're available on the website as this is going live, but I will link down below where you'll be able to sign up, or will you be able to find them once they're available. I'm a little bit intrigued. Oh, I forgot to talk about this when it came to Fenty. I will put this at the same spot in the description box as I did the eyeshadow palette, but she has come out, stop it phone, she has come out with the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Foundation in minis, in all shades. This isn't available. I haven't seen this at our Sephora yet, I think. Did I look for it? Am I just saying that, or did I look for it? I don't know. The eyeshadow palette is available. This one might be, I don't think I looked for it. I don't think I looked for it, but it's a 12mm product. It's just a mini version in all colors, and I think I will pick this up. The reason why I didn't buy the Fenty foundation is because it says matte, and sometimes matte means flat and crusty, and sometimes matte means a more natural finish, skin-like. So I kind of want to see which one this is, because I've heard like both sides of the spectrum, people loving it, people hating it. So buying a mini sounds perfect for me, I'm gonna be honest. Here's another foundation product that really confuses me, but I first when I saw this, I was like, what are they doing? This is the new cushion, the Beauté by Gucci Beauty. It is just a cushion foundation, and first I saw this, there were 6 shades available. I'm like, what are they doing? But then I saw that I started looking for information about this. I'm like, is it really only 6 shades? Because I tried to do some research. Because I remember that the Gucci Beauty foundation is actually 40 shades and Gucci bronzer is 10 shades. And I'm pretty sure their settings powder is around the 10 shade mark as well. And I'm like, are they really coming out with a foundation that has less shades than their finishing, like their setting powder? I mean, that sounds strange. Especially since their other foundation, the one that was like a matte foundation, that one had 40 shades and all of a sudden they're doing 6. So I was a little bit confused by that. This one is available at Selfridges. And when I looked at the Gucci Beauty website, if you search for this foundation, it will come up on the website, but there's no page for it. Like you can't click on it, you can't see any more information. So I'm thinking that this might be a leak, that as Selfridges accidentally maybe released this. Because I remember when I bought the Anastasia concealer, if you haven't seen my video about that, I said that it had leaked and was in early access by mistake at Kicks, so I bought it. And that's the reason why I bought it in shade 9, but I don't know if I specifically like talked further about that, because when it was released on Kicks, there was only about 5 or 6 or 7 shades available out of the 25 different shades. So the shades that were available was 1, 2, 9, and then like 11, 12, 13, like a couple of the shades in the middle. And that's why I picked number 9, because I'm like, I'm definitely not 1 or 2, and I'm definitely not like 12 or something. So I was like, 9's gonna have to do. But now that they actually released it, they do have all the 25 shades. I'm thinking, I'm kind of hoping for Gucci, because Gucci has always been about the inclusivity. They've always had a bunch of shades. I'm kind of hoping that that's what this is. So I'm reserving my judgment until I see them release it. If it's still just 6 shades of barely toasted toast, I'm not about it. Like this is like, you know, the kind of coffee for people who doesn't like coffee and they just do milk. You know, the milk with the spritz of coffee, that's what this shade range is. I'm kind of hoping though that this is just the 6 lightest shades and there was some kind of a mistake. So I'm reserving my judgment until I see the rest. If there isn't any rest, this is an atrocity. If there is rest, I'm kind of hoping that, I'm just kind of hoping there is. Listen, it's 2021. This can't be the foundation range. At least if you're gonna release this foundation range, don't release it on like Selfridges. Like in a diverse country as the UK to release this shade rate, like no. So I'm hoping it's a mistake. That's what I'm hoping. This is something that confuses me to no end. This is the new Dewy eyeshadows, the Cosmic Pearl by M Cosmetics. I'm guessing this is a putty or like cream to powder finish. These are 7 shades. They're ranging from like basic champagne to typical copper. That's what they are. That's what they are. 7 shades of Beauty Guru 2017. That's what they are offering. They are $26 each. And they don't, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be rude. But who are these for? In 2021, who are these for? Why would you buy a cream to powder shadow for $26 in a shade that you could find anywhere for a fraction of this price? Like I saw my friend Heather Austin talking about that eyeshadow palette from, is it Flower Beauty? I think it's Flower Beauty, and it was like 6 more neutral shades, all like super metallic. It seems to be like this shade range, but in a palette for less than what one of these shades cost. Like, and I'm not saying like, if you love M Cosmetics and if you only do one eyeshadow like this and you put it on your lid and you do mascara, fine, I get it. The packaging is pretty, maybe you love M Cosmetics, but I'm letting you know, you could find this for a lot less money. I don't see in what world this is a unique and needed release. If I'm gonna pay $26 for a single, it better be multi-chrome goodness. Sparkly, shifty, spectacular, special shadow that's gonna elevate my look. Not a copper. That's just me. That's just me. Oh, we've seen this as well. I don't know if I really wanted to say this, but you remember I said that Makeup Revolution is doing a collab with DC Comics. We have now seen the inside and it is as expected. Pretty generic, pretty boring, not something that I'm after. I don't know what it is with makeup. Something isn't just, it's not vibing together. Sometimes when I see collabs, like some of these collabs, for example, Colourpop is done with Disney, you like the Tinkerbell collection, it all just comes together. It all just looks so cute, and something about this just, it's just missing something. It's missing something, and it just looks cheap. It is cheap, but it looks cheap, and I don't know. The only thing where I'm like, oh, that is a good caption of like the character is the Batman palette, because it is a neutral palette with pop of black and yellow. That is pretty good. It's pretty iconic, and that palette looks really nice. The packaging on that one is better than the others as well, but the rest is just like, no, hard pass. Ooh, we talked about this one last week, and now I've seen the inside of the collaboration between Alien Cosmetics and Sydney Nicole Adams. It is I think it's an all matte palette, or is there like a shimmer in here? There could be 1 or 2 shimmers in here, honestly. Yeah, there could be. Now that I look at it, it's a very cool palette, reds and purples, a pop of like lime. I really like that. I love that it's a little bit toned down, so it's a little bit grayish and ghastly. It goes from light to dark. I don't personally need this palette, but I don't hate the color combo between it. I especially like those 3, like that mauvey, purple, blue, like those 3 shades at the bottom. Honestly, the entire bottom row is so pretty. I think there's a lot of really cool things that you could do with this. I think it's really, really nice. The packaging is beautiful, and I've already seen the collaborator do some looks on her Instagram, and it looks very, very pretty. So I'm not against it. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up myself, because I kind of want to review a little bit less. I don't know how I'm doing with that, but I'm doing the best I can to reel it in a little bit. But it's cute. It's really cute. I do love an all matte palette. I do love that. Or even just like a shimmer or 2. I'm all about that life. Okay, this is getting to be a pretty long episode. I was trying to not make it pretty long, but here we are. I can't stop chatting. Let's finish up with this one. I already talked about the Cinnamon Swirl from Too Faced last week. It is available now together with the liquid lipstick. I will link it down below. But now they have also revealed that lipstick and also lip liner that we haven't seen before. But the new lipsticks that no longer is called Lady Balls, it is called Lady Bold. Good choice. Good choice in changing it from Lady Balls to Lady Bold. I really like that. I'm very much about that life. Thank you for changing that. I like it. I approve. Thank you for changing it from Lady Balls to Lady Bold. The lipstick shades, honestly, they look pretty nice. I like some of the shades here. I'm not in the market for new lipsticks right now. Those lip liners look pretty though. I'm gonna be honest with you, I cannot resist a neutral lip liner, so I might pick up one of those Too Faced lip liners. If they come to Sephora, I think they come to Cult Beauty as well. Yeah, that tone of like nude lip liner is exactly the kind of tone that I go for, so I probably will try one of those lip liners. I don't think I will pick up one of the lipsticks, but I'm happy to see that it's Lady Bold and not Lady Balls. I'm just saying. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If I have any late releases, I will put them up here. Also, do not forget to check back tomorrow, because I'm gonna have a bonus video tomorrow. Something super exciting is coming on my channel tomorrow on Saturday, so don't forget to tune in to watch that on Saturday. I think I'm gonna post it a little bit earlier during the day than I normally do, so don't forget to check that out. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you want to as well, because I have been so into Instagram lately, and I would love to see you there as well. All the info is going to be in the description box if there's anything you're wondering about. If you want to see what I have on my face, it's going to be in the pinned comment. And if you want to see the tutorial, the membership button is right here if you want to be an extra supporter of the channel. That was it for this week. I will see you again tomorrow. Don't forget to tune in for the bonus video. Okay, bye!